My agents just called and they told me that I booked Gabriela Hearst and Moschino. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Hi Teen Vogue, I'm Ariel Nicholson, and I am a 20-year-old model and full-time student. From fittings to castings to class to homework to shows, this is a week in my life. Every day I have to balance modeling and school, and here's what my day actually looks like. So every day I usually wake up at 7 a.m. You know, I do regular human things, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, brush my hair, and I wash my face. If I haven't finished my homework the night before and I have a few last things to do, I will do that. I always like to have fruit because it's sweet, but it's not the same as like eating French toast every day in the morning. I typically go directly to Penn Station. I will run to whatever I have to do, whether that's a casting or a shoot or a show. Once I'm done with all of my responsibilities for the day, I will hop back on the train, do some homework on the train, do homework in any free moment basically. I have to do more homework, so I feel like I'm just constantly doing homework, but I guess that's college. And then when I get back to school, take a shower, get ready for the next day all over again, and then crash into bed. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. So good night, I will see you tomorrow, bye. It is 9:50 and I am heading to the train station to catch the train to go to my fitting. Right now we're picking out my clothing for the event, and I have all of these beautiful dresses at my disposal. So I'm gonna check it out and update you guys as I go along. I started modeling through a lot of community work that I was doing and advocacy work. I worked for an organization called the Gender and Family Project, which is an organization that works very closely with trans youth and their families. And Vogue wanted to do a story on trans kids and their families. And so they reached out to the head of the organization and he recommended my mom and I for the story. And everything kind of snowballed from there. I recently was on the cover of American Vogue. It was a model group cover. Fittings for Fashion Week are typically when the casting director or the designer wants to see you in an outfit from the collection or multiple outfits just to see if you're gonna fit the general aesthetic or the vibe of the show. Not to overuse the word vibe, but they want to get a general sense of that. Fittings are nice because they feel like you're actually making progress in the work that you're doing, because it shows that the designer and the casting director are interested. If they want you in the clothes and see how the clothes look on your body and the way that you move in the clothes, that's always a good sign. Delicious. I finished getting lunch. I had pizza. So now I'm heading home and taking the train home, and then I have to drive all the way back to campus. I'm not really sure what the rest of my day looks like, but I know that I have more work to do. I didn't get work done this morning like I said I would. I am back on campus. I am back in my dorm. So I am probably going to go into the common room of my dorm and work there because my desk is tantalizingly close to my bed. I worked a little bit this weekend, but just like not enough. So I want to work and get it all done. Okay, I just finished my homework. I'm feeling really sleepy. I'm gonna finally go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, long time no see. Fashion is so crazy and things are constantly moving around. I struggle with like chronic anxiety, and so it was sort of hard to document that. Mental health has always been something that I want to talk about because I've struggled a lot in my life with depression and anxiety. They're just sort of things that I have to deal with, and it's sometimes really emotional and grueling work. And Fashion Week especially, it's so easy to get like burnt out and exhausted. I'm a little bit groggy, but I'm feeling more motivated. I'm gonna just get up, motivate myself, do the things that I need to do to take care of myself. So my loose itinerary for today is to do some laundry. I'm feeling a little bit lazy this morning and I don't really feel like making myself breakfast. So this week, to prioritize my mental health, I want to make sure that I'm eating steady meals. Whenever I don't eat or I forget to eat, I feel horrible and I don't feel grounded in my body or myself. And so it's gonna be really important that I'm eating really steady, healthy meals. So I put in my laundry and now I'm running out to get a smoothie bowl for breakfast. Right now, I'm gonna hop in the shower and then walk you guys through my skincare routine. I literally use this like Clean and Clear Deep Action exfoliating thing. So once my skin is damp, I will just apply a little bit of the Clean and Clear, rub that in there, and then I just splash it off. Pat it dry. Oh my god, it feels so nice on my skin. Okay, so then I use the Moisture Surge by Clinique. This makes my skin just feel like really smooth and like refreshed. This is like cover up, but I like sort of just like use it as a foundation, and it sort of like mixes with the moisturizer to get like a foundation. Okay, this is Trish and it's just like the instant eye lift. I usually just put this on because I am always sleep deprived and just like dab it in. Pat, pat, pat. I'm really bad at makeup, guys, like so bad. This is really good. It's just like hydrates my lips and it's just like a really like vibrant color. It's really pretty. And that's like pretty much it. And I straightened my hair a little bit today because I just wanted it to be straight. I am pretty stressed out because I have not booked any shows yet. Hopefully some of these shows will confirm, fingers crossed. I have to pack to go back to New Jersey where a car is picking me up, and I have to go to castings today. Sometimes fashion is really hard. You might not get a show. Recently, I've tried to train my brain into thinking that, you know, it's not personal, and rejection is just a huge part of the process. It's about being a model, but it's also a huge part of being an artist. So I'm grateful for the rejection, but I think it's still a hurdle. It's still, you know, upsetting. I always will do homework on public transportation, like in the train. I will always try to do homework in any moment that I have. My education really does come first, period. I took a gap year after high school to focus on modeling, but this year I decided to go back to school because being a student is a big part of my identity, and I kind of missed the daily rhythm of classes and having a real schedule. Okay, I'm out of my go-see. I think it went well, and now I have to go to my next go-see. And go-sees are kind of like castings, but we call them go-sees because you go, they see you, they just want to see what you look like, how you move, and then you're on your way. Typically, you should wear sort of like a black t-shirt and sort of like minimal clothing, but today I'm wearing a little bit of an eccentric outfit. I am constantly in conversation with my mom about this actually, because she doesn't think that I have like a solid casting uniform. I love wearing blazers to castings. I always feel very like chic, put together, and I typically will pair it with just jeans. I've always wanted tabbies. Well, they're not really boots, they're actually a tabby loafer. I love them because I always get comments about them and people always ask me if they're uncomfortable, and they're actually comfortable. Like once you get used to them, they feel really good on your feet. I just grabbed a quick bite to eat, and now I am heading over to my agency to get ready for the event. Everything went smoothly today, surprisingly. I was really nervous. I'm really excited to attend this event, and I will show you guys the finished look in a moment. So this is the dress that I decided on. I love it so much. Princess dress. I am wearing a dress by Markarian because I wanted to support an American designer, and I wanted to feel free and feminine and girly and special for tonight. So that's who I'm wearing. So I used the Shiseido foundation, this balmy gloss, this lip balm highlighter, and eyelash curler. Always need that. It was really nice to have that moment and to just feel really special and girly and pretty, and to have that moment in the middle of the grueling fashion week. It was just nice to kind of indulge a little bit. Hey, so I made it to the event. It's amazing so far. I met so many amazing people, and I'm having a great night in this beautiful gown, and I will check in with you later. So my agents just called and they told me that I booked Gabriella Hearst and Moschino. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. When I found out that I was cast for Moschino and Gabriella Hearst, that was a big moment for me, because typically when I did New York shows in the past, when I was in high school, I didn't have as much flexibility or availability in my schedule, so I would only do like one show literally per season, or two like select shows, but never like this many shows, and never like two really big shows in one day. So that was super exciting for me, but you also typically find out like the day before you get the show. So there's always this feeling of like, yay! Oh my God, it's tomorrow. Waking up the morning of shows, I don't know, I was really nervous. Hey, so it's very early in the morning. I have a 7 a.m. call time. So I got there and got backstage, and I went directly into hair and makeup. Hey, so I'm backstage at the show. I'm getting my hair done. I'm having a lot of people work on my hair. I'm really excited for the show. I'm a little bit nervous. This is like the first time walking for a real show in so long. Like this is fully New York Fashion Week is back, so it's very exciting. These are some of the hair products that I'm using today. It's Oribe hair care. When I'm getting my makeup done or getting my hair done, it can actually be a good time to kind of like recenter myself. That's like the best part of my day, and it also really wakes me up. Okay, so I finished getting my hair and makeup done, and I just had breakfast, and now I'm having my coffee. So for Gabriella Hearst, I actually, in the show, I wore 2 looks, which I'm trying to think, I don't think that has ever happened to me in a show before. It was like very exciting. I loved my looks for Gabriella Hearst. I had this really brightly colored knit dress that was actually based off of some of the drawings of Gabriella's children, so it was like a really sweet, like sentimental look. So I'm finished with everything. I'm in my look. I love my look so much. I'm going to get into lineup and check in with you guys after rehearsal. The show itself is literally so quick. It feels like 15 seconds you're out there and then it's done. Hey, so the show just ended and I'm heading to my next one. Oops, let me put my mask on. I'm here with my friend Quinn. Hi, we're on our way to the next show, which is Moschino. I'm so excited and I'll see you there. Yeah, so my call time for Moschino was 12 and the Gabriella Hirsch show, I believe, ended at 12. So there was some overlap. We're a little stressed because the show is at 2 and it's almost 1:30 and we are stuck in traffic. So hopefully we're gonna make it. I'm really excited for the show. I'm really nervous and hopefully we get there and get onto the runway. I had to go directly to Moschino, go directly into hair and makeup, absolutely no time. Okay guys, I'm backstage. I'm getting my hair and my makeup and my nails done simultaneously. It's a little hectic, but I'm so excited for the show. And I will update you as things go along. I can't see the camera right now, but Moschino, I only had one look because it was a very big lineup, and I tried on 3 looks during my Moschino fitting, and we landed on the purple look for me. When I wear Moschino looks and walk for Moschino, it's so fun because I always get really done up and it's always a little bit campy, and I just love to get into character. And this is my look, by the way. So post-show, I was really exhausted, but it felt really good to kind of just get back to my hotel room and lay back in my bed and process the whole day in my jammies. That always feels good. Obviously, like the beginning of my week leading up to the shows, I was just preparing for the week. So it was just like a lot of preparation. And then as soon as I got to the city, immediately it was just like a lot of go-sees, a lot of castings, but it paid off and I'm happy. So that's sort of why I got into it and why I enjoy the hustle of it.